Hey, good morning, and welcome to Fruits and Berries Homestead. And I'm Wayne, and I'm holding a fresh cup of coffee. It's our awesome neighbors here where we live gifted us with 2 or 3 coffee mugs here, and they were on one of those cruises. Must be nice. But anyway, I'm happy for them, and because I'm happy for them because they like to give gifts, and so of course, yeah, hey, what do you got for me? No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, they gave us, this is one of their coffee mugs, and it's piping hot. It's from Los Cabos, okay? And so I'm having my cup of coffee here. I'm backing out of our driveway here on the homestead because guess what I am doing? Well, I've done more research and I've gotten some feedback from several people since that last video that I did looking for a farmer's market out here in near Decatur, where we live near. But we also live near, not too far away, a city called Roanoke. Actually, that city has Roanoke is a name that some other states use also for some of their cities. But this is Roanoke, Texas. And according to my Google Maps, my neighbor's out there mowing his yard and trying to look pretty this morning. And here I am out gonna have fun. And so I'm on my way right now to Roanoke, and I want to visit the farmer's market. They say it's open from 9 to 12. What time is it? It's 9:30 right now, and according to the map, Google Maps, it should take me 20 some minutes to get there. So that is what I'm up to right at the moment. And if it's anything, I'll try to do a brief vid just showing its location. And then if you remember, or if you had seen one of my earlier videos where I took a trip out to the Social Security office out in Denton, Texas, and when I was through with there, I realized there was a Home Depot there. So I wanted to go and see if I can find these cinder blocks to make raised garden beds. I saw a YouTube video on a homesteader out in the New York area. I'm pretty sure it was New York. I wish I don't even remember if I had subscribed. I do remember I liked the video. And boy, and those of you that have been watching my videos, thank you so very much. I'm very appreciative. As I've been saying in the past, and even my most recent one yesterday with the Tornado Master update, we are grateful, and we welcome you as our new family and friends here on our Fruits and Berry Homestead YouTube channel. And thank you for liking. Liking is very important. If nothing else, it tells me if I'm doing a good job or not. I'm not any professional photographer or anything, but I love life. I love God, and I'm just sharing life as we experience it here on our fairly recent upgrade to Fruits and Berries Homestead. And things are exciting. So I'm gonna go visit this farmer's market. There's a Home Depot near it there in Roanoke. They say they have these garden bed cinder blocks. Garden bed cinder blocks. And where you can create a garden bed for pennies on the dollar and have it look very professional. I saw this thing, like I just mentioned earlier, out of New York, and that person spent a brief but a very exciting moment there on YouTube of showing how simple it is to create a garden bed. Most people want to do the hammer and the nails and the screws and all the things that you do to build this thing, and I guess it can get a little bit pricey. I'm looking to be cost effective. We're not rich. We don't have a heck of a lot of extra monies just to be throwing out the door. Yet we're wanting to do our very best, and as we continue to grow our homestead here, and raised garden beds will be part of our ongoing future, and along with everything else that we're doing. So anyway, that's it, and I will get back with you as soon as hopefully I can get to the farmer's market. Okay, so I'm in Roanoke, and it says to GPS says to turn left on Travis. I'm looking, maybe it's where these red flags are.
Turn left onto Travis Street, then turn right onto North Oak Street.
Yeah. Here's Travis. Okay. Turning into the historic part of Roanoke. They've really recreated.
Take the next right onto North Oak Street, then your destination will be on the right.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go follow this circle. Here comes a car. No, they're not gonna follow the circle. He's being very nice.
Take the next left onto Denton Drive, then turn left onto US 377 South.
No, I don't want to do that. Well, made a wrong turn. Love our GPS here. Texas style, I guess. Anyway, it's... So I'm going to park right here because I see the farmer's market. They've got like, it's small. It's very small here. They've got maybe 3 setups. Well, let's go take a look at it. Here, there's my van right there. Just parked next to this really picturesque sort of sidewalk area. And there, if you can see it, that's part of the farmer's market. Smack dab in front of me, just walking distance away. You can hear those June bugs, their famous sounds here. I'm going to walk across the street here so you can get a better picture of what our little farmer's market is like here. There's the Roanoke, a sign here at Roanoke for the Lodge 668, okay? And there it is. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tents that are up here. And I'm just going to have to go over. I don't want to offend anybody by videotaping, but that's why I'm across the street here, just in case. They may not want to be on film up close, and it is very windy here in Roanoke. It's going on, it's past 11 o'clock in the morning. They're supposed to be shutting down by noon. So, hey, well, I'm here. I think I'm going to be going across the street here, taking a look at some of these people selling their produce. I just left the farmer's market, and wow, with the few stands that they had there, everybody was just so awesome, just so pleasant to speak to. There was dairy. One stand was totally dairy with cheese. I actually bought some jalapeno. They said it was jalapeno Gouda. Gouda, I think was the spelling of it. And I'm driving, just so you know, I'm also driving here over to Home Depot. This is my next step. So I did buy a little bit of their cheese there. I talked to some people that had a stand similar to what we're doing with Fruits and Berries. Extremely pleasant people to speak to. Excited, even with, they live not too far from where Ida and I live, and they're doing sort of with what we're trying to do, and they're doing it very successful. So I am just so excited. This is a very productive morning, at least if nothing else, just you know, when you're creating a new lifestyle, a new side income, it's wise to get as much good information as possible. And I got so much, there was so much downloaded in my brain for the last hour or so that I've been at that farmer's market there over here in Roanoke, Texas. So it was great. So now I'm in the Home Depot parking lot, and here's my next thing in reference to the raised garden beds. I think I want to find some shade. It's going to be over 90 today, and it is 12:06 in the afternoon right now. I don't see any shade. Everybody's hogging the shade. So I guess I'll park in the sun. Okay, I'm here at the Home Depot in Roanoke, and finally I found the cinder blocks that are for raised garden beds, and I'm going to show you those right now. And I cannot believe, and when I was in Denton the other day at Home Depot, I wasn't looking in the right area. They actually have these located in the garden section, which makes total sense. And I was totally looking in the construction area. So probably the Home Depot in Denton also had these. But here I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. Okay, here's a pile of them. And there's my basket. I'm getting 4 to start off with. And if this is successful, I can always come back and do 2 or 3 more garden beds. And look at all of those. So they have plenty of these things. And you know what I tried to explain when I was at the Denton store is that you take your 2x6, and where's my finger? You know, you place one in there, and then you put another cinder block at the other end, and you place it there, and then the 2 attach. And then you go crossways at the, let me see here, you go back and forth, and I'm going to show you all that. It's hard to do it here with the fingers. It doesn't look all that great. Anyway, I just think this is great. Now I got to find that rollout film that you can put across the ground so weeds don't come up. That's my next endeavor. Okay, I'm here in the wood section of the Home Depot, and as you can see here, I'm going to hopefully face this. So our next door neighbor wanted me to get him 5 of the 2x8s treated wood, and I bought 3 of them. And here is the, I cut 3 feet for the ends of the raised garden bed, and this is just an extra. Sorry about the finger thing there. So, wow, our first raised garden. I got everything I need except the soil. Okay, I'm going to push this thing and pay for it and then head back home. I'll have to get this topsoil for the garden bed after the garden bed has been created. Okay, hey everyone. I'm back in my van. I'm still in the Home Depot parking lot. Boy, did I have just one of those real neat experiences. As I was coming out of Home Depot here, this was like way over an hour ago. Some of the 2x8 boards I was buying for the raised garden came, you know, they got loose, and then some of the boards fell onto the street, or not the street, but the cement parkway here in front of Home Depot. So I'm stopping, I'm putting them back on the cart to try to bring the cart back, you know, to where I parked. And just like in Denton, I forgot where I parked. I'm losing it, man. Gosh. In that whole craziness, this really nice guy comes walking up, and because it was after I got everything back on the cart and was looking for my van here to haul everything in so I can go home. It's only like going on 2:30 right now, and this was only supposed to be a couple hour scenario, when I started at 9:30 or 10 this morning, whenever it was. Anyway, the guy's name is William. Yeah, I won't mention his last name, but we started talking, and it's just one of those things that you just sort of like hit it off really good. Seemed like there was just a lot in common, with his past and his current. I mean, gosh, we just really talked, and I felt like I've always known this guy. Have you ever experienced something like that? I've had 3 or 4 times in my entire life where you meet somebody, and for some reason you just feel like they're almost like part of the family. Anyway, I noticed that he has more hair on top of his head than I do on mine. I didn't mean to say that. He's just the nicest guy. He doesn't live too far from the Roanoke area, and he's wanting to do a raised garden bed. And so I told him about our YouTube channel, Fruits and Berries Homestead, and so we're talking, and he says, yeah, I've got some of my kids know how to do this thing with YouTube, blah blah blah. Yeah, I want to check it out. And so we talk, and we're talking about everything, and how I'm going to build this, and how his wife would like to have something very similar. And there was just so much in common about the vegetables and garden and fruits and everything. And so anyway, we ended up exchanging phone numbers, and then it dawned on me, hey, I can text him the my YouTube channel, or our YouTube channel, Fruits and Berries. So I just did that. I haven't even gotten home yet. I'm hungry. I'm a little bit lightheaded. It's way over 90 degrees. We're absolutely into summer weather pattern right now. It's extremely windy outside, so I do not want to go outside to do any type of gardening or to build any type of a raised garden bed, at least this afternoon. And then I will probably at 6 or 7 tonight. Hopefully the wind dies down and it cools. It may not even cool off. Anyway, then I'll go out and start watering all the trees and checking, our homestead to make sure everything is still alive. And because we've gone from 70s, and then we went up to the 80s, and now we're into normal 90 degree days. So I'm on my way back. I just want to thank you all for joining me on this little adventure here in our homestead. And I think I'm going to end this video right now, and I'll do another one when we build the raised garden bed, okay? So, as always, thank you for watching Fruits and Berries Homestead here. My name is Wayne, and as always, I'm so appreciative of all and each and every one of you. And God bless you, and take care. And please make comments. Please hit the subscribe button. And have a great week coming up here, okay? And let's see what happens when I piece this thing together. I got Monday off also, so I might do this on Monday for y'all. Okay? Take care.